Greetings, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be talking about not a horror book, but sort of a fantasy western. This is UNBURY Carol by Josh Malerman. Let's get into it. Alright, so I read UNBURY Carol this past month as part of a buddy read with Coral over at Pretty in Paper Cuts. Go visit her channel if you haven't already. It's a wonderful channel for all your heavy metal stoner horror needs. She's got it all, so yeah, check her out. So yeah, UNBURY Carol by Josh Malerman. So yes, this is not a straight horror book. It is a fantasy western. It is about a young girl who sort of succumbs to these near-death comas, and when she's in it, she gets sort of transported to a sort of a supernatural type place where she sort of fights to try to get out of it. Meanwhile, there is evil forces working against her, namely her husband, this guy named Dwight, who's kind of a skeezy guy, and he's working with an accomplice named Lafayette, who is sort of a shaman slash sort of gopher for this evil area that they all live in, which is called the Trail. So for a book called UNBURY Carol, we don't have as much Carol in this as I would appreciate. We sort of jump around from different points of view, mainly James Moxie, who's her sort of outlaw ex-boyfriend, and this villain who's chasing him named Smoke. Now, Smoke is the most interesting character in the book. He is pretty villainous, and he's burning people alive, and he's pretty scary. I would definitely like a bit more of Carol in UNBURY Carol. Even though she is the star, there is significantly not a lot of her in there. So this whole story takes place along a place called the Trail, which is sort of a path that's cut through some very dense woods that leads from town to town to town. And we've got our main character traveling from the lowest point of the trail to the highest point of the trail, where Carol is currently in a coma. So we're sort of following James Moxie as he goes on his sort of rescue adventure over the course of 2 days. And hot on the trail, James Moxie is a hired gunman named Smoke, who is pretty much demented, crazy guy who wants to burn everybody alive. So yeah, it's very good. So this is my second Josh Malerman book. I'm giving this one 4 stars. I am comparing it though to a book that I absolutely love, which I read a couple years ago, which was Goblin. This book is a 5-star read. Absolutely amazing. So yeah, if you're going to start with Josh Malerman, start with Goblin. But if you read Josh Malerman and you like him, he does great world building. It is pretty dark, twisted western with some fantastical elements, and I did enjoy it. I give this 4 stars. So yeah, definitely give this a chance. And thanks again to Coral at Pretty in Paper Cuts for doing the buddy read with me. Even though I am extremely slow and you were finished way ahead of me, it was still fun to do it. So I do appreciate that. Okay, that's it for today. So it is October 1st today, which means that spooky season has officially begun. So let me know if you've read UNBURY Carol. Let me know if you like Josh Malerman, or if you can recommend an excellent read. I know there's Bird Box. I think I've got that on one of my shelves. Maybe I'll read that next. So yeah, that's it for today. Have yourself a good rest of your week, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.